What a day. What a day in country time. Out here, I'm going to be pooped. Been splitting wood and using a maul that I haven't used in a couple of years, so I have some split muscles that'll be sore. This morning I wrestled with a riding lawnmower that needed a lot of attention, and it's beyond my skill set, so found a friend that's going to take care of that. But I was thinking as I was being frustrated with that mower, a lot of the problems with it really stem back to me because of lack of good maintenance. And I started thinking about families and kids and maintaining those relationships and checking the oil from time to time. And I used to do that in my classroom. I remember I called it dipsticking. I'd kind of go around the room and just check in. How you doing? What do you need from me? How are things going? Tell me about that. And maybe it's important to remember to do that from time to time with our kids and our spouses too, and really work not only hard at parenting and setting up the routines and the guidelines and structure, but working as hard, if maybe harder, to maintain and work at maintaining what you've worked so hard to create. I learned today with that mower that lack of maintenance is going to cost me some money on a new transmission, and or at least a rebuild. And probably if I would have done better at maintaining, we wouldn't be in this situation. So in the meantime, I'm splitting wood, and we'll be using that time to work on build some campfires, and I'm sure we'll check in on our family then and work on that maintenance of what we do as parents and educators and whatnot. Things are going well out here. It sure helps to have 3 days of sunshine in a row. I bet you that's uplifting for you all as well. Anyway, I don't have a parenting professor topic today. It was cold out here, and I kind of had a late start and a little slow getting going this morning. So if you have topics that you want to talk about, maybe it's how do we maintain families? What do we do about meal times? What do we do about, yesterday we covered contributions or chores. What do we do about schoolwork? How do we maintain or check the oil on our students academically without being, overzealous or too intrusive? I know I'm just watching my daughters walk around with the dog down by the creek. I don't know what they're looking for, but my calendar opened up because all of my classes had to cancel. Obviously, it makes sense, right? We have bigger priorities right now. But when things come back, as they will, and when we come out of this bigger and badder and stronger, hopefully we can build some classes, and hopefully, my calendar starts to fill back up again, because I have to tell you, I'm missing working with teachers, and I'm missing working with students, and I'm missing working especially with parents. And if you're not familiar with the Parenting the Love and Logic Way class, it's a 6-session class. Some of you, if you've taken it, I see Kathy. Hi, Kathy. She's been in the class at least once, right? Remind me, Lewiston, is that correct? And it's a 6-session class. Lewiston, by the way, man, I got indoctrinated to that community and their ability to throw a potluck at the drop of a hat. We had meals every night before our class started, and childcare was seamless. And remind me, Kathy, I think Lewiston, did I show up with about 25 pounds of pulled pork that time? And we threw a big bash at the end to celebrate focusing on families. And a lot of communities do that. And it's a 6-session class. In the first session, we talk about how never to argue with kids again. And that's really where it starts, not getting into those power struggles. And one of my favorite classes is class 5, and that's how do we guide our kids to solve their own problems. And we look at a process for handing the problem back. Class 6, we wrap things up and talk about the importance of contributions to the family and helping raise kids' self-esteem and not get sucked into negative friend groups and gang type of lifestyle, because It's a human need for kids to want to, for people to want to feel part of something. And if we can't provide it at home, they'll find it someplace else. And so I think it's so important to really allow our kids to feel like valued members and not just entitled guests at a 5-star restaurant or a resort. Can you tell I'm pooped? I've been swinging that mall for not very long, but I'm tired. And just moved to think and talk a little bit. At any rate, and then we also have a trauma-informed care class, and I was really bummed to cancel that one. We had 30-some people signed up with about 3 weeks left to sign up, so I know there was quite a few people that were ready to pull the trigger on that, and we were expecting close to 50 people to take that Love and Logic class, supporting adults who work with youth with challenging pasts. And we know that at the Love and Logic Institute that the relationship building's the key. And I think maintaining, if I would have had a better relationship with that mower and worked in maintaining it a little bit better, I wouldn't be taking it to someone way smarter than me right now. So I guess that's my message today. Work is hard at maintaining. Work is hard at checking the oil, right? Scrubbing the tires, blowing off the debris, and having those honest and sometimes tough conversations. And the truth is, they don't have to be very long. I kind of get in a habit, or we've gotten in a habit with our daily routine. Every morning at 8 o'clock, we officially start our day with a morning meeting. What did you like yesterday? How did it go? What would you change? What's going on today? And just checking in. How are things going? Any friend issues you want to talk about? Anything you need for me to be better as a teacher at home, as a parent at home? And then we just kind of go from there and maintain. Thanks for listening. If this was valuable for you, feel free to share it. Otherwise, share some topics. What do you want to hear about? What do you want to talk about? Obviously, none of this is scripted, so I'll do my best to wrangle through it and always try to keep it under 10 minutes. So thanks for listening. Have a great day.